Seth, walk us through your mindset when you went down 17-0, and what was your mindset at the time and getting to the end of the game?
I mean, in the moment, it was just kind of play the next play. I have faith in our offense that we have a lot of great playmakers, and we're good up front. So, things will fall into place eventually. So just staying true to, what our coaches preach and things like that. But I mean, it was a good feeling to be on the other side of a 17-0 game in the first half. Last year ECU we were up 17-0, ended up losing. My freshman year Temple up 17-0, ended up losing. My freshman year UTSA 17-0, ended up losing. So 17-0 was kind of a bad number for me. But even though we were down this game and we were able to pull it out, kudos to our team and my teammates for doing a great job and having the will to continue to push even when we were kind of in a drought to start the game.
Are you thinking about that on the sideline though? Like, man, this happened before, and like what's going through your head as the leader of the team, as the guy, the quarterback, when you run into another situation like this?
I mean, I wasn't really thinking of anything except for next time we get the ball, we need to do something with it. And I don't really remember when our first explosive was the throw to Rock. And that did kind of spark us. I know someone asked that to Coach Silverfield, but I feel like, we're kind of just sitting there, and they were just going down the field and hitting some big plays on us. So whenever we hit that big play back and then we scored, and then we scored again, I think, before half, and it was 17-14, you're like, okay, it's 17-14, we get the ball first coming into the second half. It's a new slate, it's a new game, let's go.
What was it when you watched that block kick return for a touchdown? What was the
I mean, elation. There's some blocks down the field as he was running. I was like, oh, that might be a block in the back, because they always call block in the backs whenever a big special teams play happens, but they didn't, and that kind of changed the game for us. At the same time, though, whenever they sent the field goal unit out on 4th and 1, I knew in my mind like we had a good opportunity to win this game just because I don't know, I just had a good feeling, and then obviously that play was a huge momentum changer, and one that I haven't seen since I've been at Memphis, a special teams play like that. So it changed the whole game for sure.
What did it do for you guys at halftime? You felt the team didn't play its best half in the first half, but you go in halftime only down 3, knowing that you got another half to correct some of the mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, that was huge just to end the half the way that we did, and know that we got the ball first coming into the second half. So, I mean, I knew our defense kind of was stalling them out the second quarter, and, I have faith in Coach Barnes and Jeff and Jalen and those guys that they're going to, figure it out and put stops to the opposing team's offense. So I know that I just have to, do my job and make my reads and, try and help the offense be successful. And the defense did a great job, and, it's a team sport like Jeff said, so we played off each other, and we played well.
The third down throw to Kobe Drake, it might have been in your own end zone even once you step back. Where'd that throw come from? It seemed like you were off your back foot maybe even a little bit because the rush was coming. Like how did you? It was like right there. Like it seemed like one of your best throws of your career.
Yeah, that was a pretty big moment in the game. I think it was 3rd and 10. And the clock was kind of going down too, so I sent Demir in motion, and they had a little switch, and then Kobe got to a corner out, I think, and then I don't really remember. I just knew I threw it because I read man, and that was my beater for man coverage, and then I kind of got hit, and then I don't know what happened. So I think Kobe made a great catch, and he had a bunch of great catches in that drive. He had a little crosser route in 3rd and 10 going to on their side of the 50 around like the 30-yard line. So he's big for us on that long drive. It really helped us, kind of secure the game.
What about the touchdown to Demir? What was that play?
Yeah, I mean, that was just the coaches, just a perfect play call. It was actually against a defense that we didn't see them play that much to empty because we were in empty, but it was still a good answer to what they played. They played like a cover 2 to the field, and Lanphier kind of was trying to occupy in the middle, and then Demir had like a little expand post. And he was just wide open. It was actually a pretty bad ball, but he came down with it, and so it's a good play by him, and just kudos to Coach Caramsey and Coach Silverfield.
When you hit that 53-yarder, how much did that just loosen things up for them having to respect the long ball?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you hit an explosive play, it kind of makes the defense, take a step back, and the defense coordinator maybe try something different. We had a third down. The pass got batted down, but they were bracketing rock. So, defense coordinators, they have to respect, the abilities that our receivers possess and the things that we do offensively. So they're trying to come up with answers. And so anytime you hit a good ball and a good catch for a big gain, that's important for sure.
Haley Green said you two worked out this offseason together and some of the Boise State players. So talk about being able to match up with him.
Yeah, he's in the same class as me too. I think he went to Louisville High School, which is like 15 minutes away from Denton Ryan, which is where I'm from. He had a couple more offers than me coming out of high school, and he's a big joker. Coach Schofield said he's like 6'6", 225, broad shoulders. Threw some nice balls tonight. Had a good ball deep down the left sideline, and he can run for sure. But yeah, we worked out with the trainer out in Texas. And that was my first time meeting him really in person. So, but he seems like a good dude, down to earth dude, and he's a good football player too. So.
Except on that 6-minute drive, you had a combination of good passes and good running. What was so different about that? You were able to attack the defense to take that 6-minute drive and pretty much put the game out of reach. Could you walk through that drive?
Yeah, it was definitely the biggest drive of the game. I think we were up 3 or 4. I think 4, 3. I don't know, but. We needed that drive to just kind of cement the win. And even after we scored, it kind of wasn't cemented, I was having some flashbacks whenever they scored that touchdown. We're going for the onside, but luckily Colby Cox recovered that. So that was a great play by him. But, that drive was really important, and just making plays on third downs. That's what it came to. And I think I hit Kobe Drake on both of them. I forgot what else happened. Blake had some good runs. I know that. But I had some draws and some pulls, I think, but just great play calls and solid execution, and we scored. So that last play was kind of scary whenever they were reviewing it for so long, but it was a touchdown. So I just thanked the man above, and I celebrated.
What does it say about your personal development? You mentioned the 17-point, blowing 17-point lead this year, you bounced back. What does it say about your personal development in year 3?
I just think it, like Jeff said, it just is a testament to our team and our DNA. The coaches all week, they were preaching about the heat a little bit, and we've grinded in the heat, 24 periods, Monday through Saturday, fall camp. It'll be 115 on the turf outside of Memphis, and they're over there having nicer weather, so they won't be ready for the heat. It wasn't even that hot outside today, but that heat really made us, fall camp in 24 periods every single day, grinding. That's what made our team and created who we are and who we're showing to be on Saturdays. So just, grinding the stone, and even if you're down 17-0, you have the faith in your teammates that you're going to come back and win. So.
You looked a little ginger walking up there. You ran more today than you have all season. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, for sure. It'll be good for us to have a bye week and, maybe get our bodies under us a little more. But yeah.
It's like an empty the gas tank type of game. Did it feel like that to you?
It felt like that to me. It was the most important game on the schedule because, if you drop to 3-2, people will cross you off and forget about you. But, we won it all. So we have 2 weeks to prepare for Tulane, who's also a 4-1 team who lost to a good SEC team. So that'll be an exciting challenge to play against, them who we lost to last year, and Michael Pratt, a good quarterback who I'm kind of close with. So a great opportunity for our team.
What's the importance of Coach Drake? He don't have all the flashy number, but he does the little things at the right time to keep drive moving. What's so important about that?
It's just will. That's like an important thing in my opinion, and not everyone has that. Jeff, who was just talking up here, I forgot what he was saying, but, it was getting me kind of hyped up because he's a leader on this team, and I respect him and what he says, and he talked about the look in your eyes, and, whenever we were down 17-0, he came over to our offense and he, just spoke to us and kind of got us going. And same with Kobe Drake. He's the same type of person. He's got that fire in him, and he'll incite others to, go harder. And so, I looked at him on the sideline. He's like, you know, I got you. Like, I'm here for you. I want this. Like, I want this bad. And so that kind of got me going too. But Kobe Drake, he just does the right thing, and he's faster than he looks. So he gets open, and, you know, he's made plays for us so far this year.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, guys.